Hey guys, Bilingual Duelist here. Long time no see guys, but I'm still here as you can see. And today I've brought you a couple of very cool slabs I wanted to show you because I just went to Japan very recently and I was able to pick up some of my submitted cards. Some are for sale, some are not, we will see. And just in case if you don't know what ARS is the Japanese exclusive and Japanese only or Japan only grading card service. And if you want to grade cards with ARS, reach out to me on Instagram. Alright, I don't want to do much talking today, it's more like a showcasing video guys, and yeah, I'm also a little rusty making videos, so let's just start with the very first card here. This card is actually a card I didn't grade this time. I had it in Japan still, and that's the reason why I'm going to show it to you anyways. And as you can see guys, it's a beautiful ultimate rare card. It's the Hallowed Life Barrier, and what's special about this card is an Asian English release, so therefore this card is quite rare, quite expensive, and has a beautiful relief. Look at this shine guys, this is Soul of the Duelist for only for Asian English release. You have this cool holo, and this card got a 9, so it's a pretty good grade for an Asian English card I would say, and this is the first card I had. Alright, next up guys, we have a Japanese release this time. This is also Soul of the Duelist, and we have the Armed Dragon level 7 here. And this has been one of my favorite cards so far from Soul of the Duelist, and I also have the Asian English release version of this card, but the Japanese one actually looks very sick as well. Yeah, this card guys got a 10, which is super nice, and this one is probably a keeper for me, and I want to display it next to my Asian English release. Alright, next up, another banger here. This time we have the Lost Millennium, the cover card of the box. Well, it's not, right? It's the Golem actually, but it could have been the cover card as well, right? The Flame Wingman, Jaden's most loved e-hero fusion here. And this card here is also very beautiful, and I think I have submitted 2, so we will see another one in a bit here. But yeah, this card also looks very crazy, but the Japanese release is lacking a little bit because it doesn't have the circles, right? No circles for the Japanese release. So what did we get? We got a 9 on this one. Alright, this is the 9, but yeah, still a very beautiful card, and we will have another one later, so let's see what the other one will get. Alright, next up guys, we are back to Asian English release. So this is the Yata-Garasu, this is the Yata Crow basically, and this is the first edition Asian English print. And you can also tell that this card is Asian English by looking at the lines it has. It's like the other way around than the TCG release, so this is an easy way to tell this is the Asian English one. And this card really is beautiful, it has such a cool shine to it. And yeah, obviously on the back you can also see that this is the Asian English release by looking at the logo, and we got a 9 for this card. It has a little bit of whitening on the right top corner, so I think a 9 is totally justified for this card. Very cool card, and yeah, I'm very happy to have this guy slapped finally. Alright, next up we are jumping to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And even though I haven't finished watching 5Ds, I still think the monsters, the ace monsters are very cool, the Signer Dragons, and we have the Red Demon's Dragon, which is his Japanese name. And I think in the TCG it's something like Red Tarot, no. What is it? I never able to memorize the TCG name. Nevertheless, we graded this guy also with ARS, and 5Ds era actually looks very cool in the Japanese release as well. Obviously the North American release looks still a little cooler, but still this is very cool looking, and these aren't that expensive, so it's a very cool alternative. Alright, and our Red Demon's Dragon, what did he get as a grade? We got a 10 here, so this is very cool. And yeah, it was a flawless card, so I'm not that surprised it got a 10, but you never know, right? They're checking with microscopes and everything, and at that point you can't tell how clean a card is if you just look at it with your bare or raw eyes. Alright, 5Ds. We are going to continue with the absolute ace monster from Yusei, and we have the Stardust Dragon here guys. So as you can see, again, pretty decent foiling here for this card. The ultimate rare in Japan is also, yeah, for 5Ds looking quite amazing. And let's have a look at the grade for this guy, and this guy unfortunately just got a 9. Unfortunate, I would have loved to see him as a 10 as well, but yeah, it is what it is guys. Grading is sometimes a hit or miss, and this time we got a 9 on the Stardust Dragon, but I will grade another one I guess. I will try to get the 10. Alright, what do we have next here guys? This card is a little bit of a special card. It's the VB5 Barrel Dragon, and this card is also an Asian English release. This card came in 3 variants. There is 3 different patterns of foiling for this card, and this card here is the most rare foiling, which is the prismatic foiling, as you can hopefully see. Yeah, it has the lines like the cross with the holo foil pattern, and there is the regular line secret rare for this, and there's also the reverse obviously. And if you have the prismatic version, would be the most rare variant of it, and this is actually quite an expensive card. So this is why I graded it from the Valuable Book 5 2002, and we got a 9 on him, which is unfortunate. I really was aiming for a 10, but yeah, I guess we have to try another day, right? Now a little bit of an unfortunate story behind this card. There should be 2. Yeah, there is 2. So for the first time I graded or cross-graded PSA slabs to ARS, and these 2 were former PSA 10s, and they should have been ARS 10s in my opinion, but yeah, I already checked the grades, and it was very unfortunate because this DMOG got a 9. Yeah, which hurts a lot guys, which hurts a lot, and this guy also got the 9. This is so unfortunate. I was so sad when I saw these 2 were returned as 9s. I really don't know why these are 9s. These are pretty much flawless, but I guess ARS found something on these. Very unfortunate. Am I going to crack and resubmit these? I'm not sure at this point. I think they would deserve the ARS 10 grading. Maybe I will in the future. Maybe the grader had a bad day maybe, I don't know. But yeah, these were both 10s as PSA slabs, and I got them returned as ARS 9s. Next up, this is my first and only Korean card I'm probably going to grade, and this is the Master of Oz. Why is this card so special? Why did I even grade it? So Soul of the Duelist for Korean has this insane relief. It is basically the same as Asian English, so this is basically the best foil you can get. Soul of the Duelist in Korean was never reprinted, so you only had the first edition release, and this unfortunately is not the first edition release, but then they had the unlimited release. I think it was around 2005, 2006, and after that they didn't print any. Nobody knows why. Still to this day unknown why they're not reprinting Soul of the Duelist in Korean, but I thought if I grade this card now, and yeah, basically also have, it got a 10 by the way, very very awesome, and I have the number here on the back which you might be able to pick up. I can guarantee this card is a vintage card, right? Because it is already slapped, and this is basically proof that I graded this card before a reprint hit. So yeah, there you have it guys. This is an original 2005 Soul of the Duelist Master of Oz. Very very cool, and it's just such an iconic Soul of the Duelist card, I would say. Very cool. Now, and these guys are so hard to get. I got this one I think 2 years ago with some other Korean cards I bought back then. I sold most of the Korean cards because I was afraid of a reprint. Very very stupid of me. I should have just graded all of them. I had a Horus level 4 and some other very cool cards, but yeah, unfortunately I sold them in Japan, so there's no way of getting clean Soul of the Duelist cards that easy from Korean. Alright, next up guys, we have an OG print of the Toon world. This one was from my personal collection. It was so damn clean, I thought why not give it a try, grade it, and I absolutely love it. It's an iconic card. I'm in my head I'm already seeing like Pegasus pulling this card and doing some BS to Yugi and this will definitely find a place on my shelf. It's just Duel Monsters era cards hit differently. Yeah, this card is from Pharaoh's Servant from 2000. It's the ultra rare. It's such an amazing card, and we got a 10 here for this Toon World, which is absolutely amazing. And as you can see, the centering is also very good. So buying centered ARS 10s is really the way to go, I would say. Alright guys, last card for today's video is the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Perfect match for our Toon World. And he's also from my collection. You can see he is a little off center left to right, but for me still within like an acceptable range. And this is also from Pharaoh's Servant, the Toon set basically. And let's see what he got. And he also got a 10, which is absolutely amazing. Alright guys, so these were the first, I think we had 11 cards for today's video. And next week I will show you what is in this box. For me, I'm just going to continue the recording right now, but you guys will see next week what is inside this box. And there is still some very cool heat within here. Alright guys, see you next week in the next ARS return.